Oh, hey there everybody, welcome back to Dungreed. We're back in the world of the Dungreeds. I just talked to Blacksmith Man. He gave us this wooden thing that is like ridiculously fast and doesn't do a lot of good damage, but it's still pretty good for attacks per second, so we can hopefully get some good use out of it early on this run here. You guys are really enjoying Dungreed, as am I. It's a phenomenal game, and I'm enjoying playing it. But we gotta get better at this game, because right now, I am a, like, straight-up garbage can at Dungreed. So, the plan is for us to, hopefully remotely get better in the next couple of, episodes. Get it past the Ice Lord, and move ourselves on to a future floor. There's like over 21 floors in the game or something like that. There's either 21 floors or over 21 floors. And all I know is that's a lot of floors. And I don't know how I feel about there being that many floors. We're going to be here a while if there's that many floors. So, hey, I like this item a lot. Boomerang is stupid good. So that is now our primary weapon of choice. We're going to get some boomerang action up in here today, people. And frankly, I couldn't be happier. Look at how dope it is. It's really good. A lot of comments on the last video were basically, Tyler, are you drunk right now? Because, okay, I need to get that off the screen. Because I was acting a little bit excitable during that video. No, I was not drunk. I hate the fact that I need to feel the need to explain this. No, I was not drunk. I was just feeling good recording again. It felt good to be back playing Dungreed because I hadn't played it in a good, like, week, almost 2 weeks at that point. So to be back playing it, it just felt good. And I was a little bit excitable. So I'm sorry if I sounded drunk. I didn't mean to. Which is not something that I normally would ever say. I didn't mean to sound drunk. To be fair, usually sounding drunk is a good way to make some quality entertainment. So, in my eyes, you go for it. There are going to be enemies that spawn in here, but we might get a chest out of this, which is the reason that I'm doing it. And if I can get out of here relatively unscathed, then I'm going to feel pretty good about this. Okay, you don't understand. You have to get blasted. Yeah, see, getting a chest out of this is what I was looking for. And we get the main gouge, which is not actually the man who came up with, oh, that just gets added on to the thing. Cool. That's kind of dope, actually. There's the altar as well, which we cannot use yet. We will unlock the ability to use that in the future. The hand crossbow is actually just one of the best items in the game. So let's jump for joy at the fact that we have it. It's really good. I mean, it's actually just one of the best items in the game, and you can already see why. This should be able to carry us for a while, and I don't... Okay, I just completely moved my entire window for the game by accident, so give me a hot second. That was fun. Was relatively certain that I was in full screen. Fun fact, I was not in full screen. When you bring the cursor too far up, and you just pull the entire thing out, it just goes kablooey. So that was fun. It did not mean to do that, but that's okay. We got a shield. We can pop this bad boy and gain a little bit of extra protection. But we will unlock the ability to use that altar here in the future. It's weird because in this generation, I say, oh, I wonder what the altar does. And literally, like, every one of you in the comments for the first 62 videos of Dungreed, even though we've put out 4, we're all like, Tyler, the altar, you unlock it later. It does this, 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 that, this, that, this, and that. And I was like, okay, I got it. Back in the day, if we didn't understand something in a game, you didn't really have the internet to look it up. I didn't have internet in my house until I was, like, maybe 11, 12 years old. Because it just wasn't as common of a thing to have internet back then when I was younger. So we didn't have internet in our house. If I had questions on a game or something, there was 2 options that you had. It was figure it out which was the normal option that you're going with. It was figure it out, or it was you go to the store and you buy like one of those game books. And this is probably like something that most of you in this generation literally have never seen before in your life, because I'm not positive they even have them anymore. Green bat. Look, we're gonna buy it. I want a green bat. He literally is a green bat. I kind of love it, but that's okay. Pea soup. We can't afford it yet. We will afford it soon, though. I would like to buy pea soup. And you know what, Croc? You're going to allow us to buy it because we're going to sell this bad boy. Are you trying to sell the item the others gave you? Okay. I see how it works. I see how it works. I did try to sell an item that the man gave me. I suppose in the end, that is relatively mean. He was just trying to be a helpful man, and here I am being a jerk and trying to sell his goods. I can respect that, in all honesty. Respect selling the goods, not respect the fact that I can't sell them. You gotta make a profit when you can make a profit, man. But anyway, they had these books, and it was basically like any game that was popular at the time had one of the books. And it was just, like tips and tricks on the game, how to get through certain areas. I still can't buy that because I'm a potato on a stick. And then there was just like the straight up cheat books. You know, because that was back in the day where all games had, like legitimate cheat codes involved with them. You know, I'm not talking just like, when you type in up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, something funky shows up. No, it was like, you know, type in on the main menu, Flabbergaster, and all of a sudden, you know, Mario's hat is now blue. You know, and I went crazy over that kind of stuff, man. Because it was like, oh my god, these developers put in all of this funky stuff into these games. How would we have ever known? And then later in life, I realized that, like, they probably end up just selling the game book then to make money because people know there's going to be secret stuff in it. You know, or they just like the thrill of somebody finding out later on that, you know, there was something hidden in the game and all that. It's weird because, like, games nowadays, you just don't have that same sense of accomplishment. And you can see it in games like The Binding of Isaac, even. Not to say the I word while we're playing Dungreed, but when you had the whole secret Lost character, we all know the Lost at this point, at least I'm assuming we do. When the Lost was first in the game, those of you that have not been around since Rebirth time, the Lost was a secret character that was only unlocked with all of these, like, very obscure ways of doing things, and you had to die certain ways and all this other stuff, and it was honestly like super duper, there was no way in hell anybody was figuring it out kind of thing, and that's what Edmund wanted. But in 109 hours, people already went through all of the source code of Rebirth and figured out exactly what the Lost was, who he was, and all that other stuff, and it just completely ruined the fun of having a secret mystery hidden inside of the game. So then that's why when Afterbirth came out and they had the Keeper ARG situation, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I highly, highly recommend you go look it up because it is a fascinating thing. I'm not going to talk about Isaac during a Dungreed video. I still don't understand how to dodge those, but I clearly did not know how to dodge these either, but that's okay. We are going to survive this. I want to emphasize that. The hand crossbow is just way too damn good. But games just don't have that sense of accomplishment anymore in finding those secret things. It's like, as soon as we enter into a game, we already know, like, what the final boss of the game is, how to kill him, the fastest way to kill him. This, that, and the other. It's very weird. If there's one thing that I could change about gaming nowadays, it's probably just exactly that. Being able to go in 100% completely blind into a game is amazing. And that's why, you know, when Undertale first came out, and I don't want to use the U word in a video here. I also would like to collect my plus 80 HP up. But I don't want to use the U word in a video here, but I went into Undertale completely blind, and that made the game so much better for me. And if you haven't played Undertale, also, this thing is really good, and I'm enjoying using it to destroy enemies' lives a lot right now. Can we look at the stats on this bad boy? 10 to 14 damage, 2.5 attacks per second, plus stun, plus defense. I'd say that's pretty damn good, to be fair. And now I can sell this bad boy. I can sell... I don't really use the shields. We'll just throw that guy on. I'll sell the shield. Thank you. And I don't really think we need these. I mean, this steel warhammer sounds fun as hell, but I don't think I need those right now. I think we move on. But we could move way on if I wanted to. I don't think we want to yet, though. But going into Undertale blind is awesome, and I'm not going to sit here and, spoil Undertale, because if you haven't played it, I highly recommend you going in blind as well. And obviously, if you've seen stuff about the game, which probably majority of us have at this point in time, but there's some games that are just so much better when you go in 100% blind into them. And while I appreciate the comment section being like, hey Tyler, here's what the altar does. Here's everything that the altar does. Are you proud of me, Tyler? Are you happy that I showed you exactly what the altar does? I'm kind of like, I mean, I don't know. I kind of would have liked it if there was a mystery value to it. Now, I'm also talking out of my ass because I literally said in the first video, chat, if you know what the altar does, let me know. But, let's be honest. Some of that is just because I'm a kind soul and I like patronizing my community. But, nah, it's weird how much games have changed. The other weird thing about games is that maybe this is just one where as you grow older, you notice more of the charm and madness. That basically sums up my life. Plus 8 power. I mean, that's actually just... It's just useful in, like, every way. So that's good. We need to eat some pea soup. We need to eat a lot of stuff. Bib ma bap. I'll bib ma bap. I'll bib ma bap and a boop boop bap. I'll drink some beer. What else should we do? We should just heal, I think. Or maybe we should do a plus, that was pea soup. Plus evasion is actually really good. I don't think there's anything is for 10. I'm fine spending on evasion. And actually, I think we're going to just go now. And try to save our sorry souls on the ice caves here. I want to try to make it, like, slightly further today. And at least see the boss. Okay, Bloodstone Ring is really good. Is it 4910 good? Probably not, but like recovering HP is useful, so I think I'm gonna buy it. That might be a bad purchase, to be fair, but that's okay. Anyway, as I was saying, the other thing that has been changed kind of for me for games now is that with Steam, I feel like just games... Oh, there's freaking spikes down there and up here. It seems like games are just easier to get now. Now, before it was, if you wanted a game, you waited till Christmas, and then you got, your $60 Nintendo game, and you moved on with your life. Now, it wasn't really, it was very more console gaming back in the day than it was PC gaming. At least for me, where I grew up and around where I lived, that's how it was. So when you went to GameStop, you knew you were buying some kind of $60 game, and it was going to cost you your entire allowance from the past, like, 2 months to buy that one game. And that one game better be, like, the best game you've ever played, or else you're just going to be disappointed. Also, screw the Iceman. He is the worst enemy in this entire game, and I'm already way tired of him. We're also going to die very soon, but that is neither here nor there. Don't worry. You need to go, buddy? No, you don't understand. I need to do that to you. Benny the Bull will not come down here. I'm on 9 HP. I want to emphasize that. Please, HP. A throwing knife. You gotta be kidding me. But, nowadays, while I'm a little bit older than I used to be, it's like, oh, there's like a really good, amazingly good Just $5 game on Steam right now. Now, even Dungreed. If I would have known that there would be like $10 games in the future that had, you know, awesome replayability and were a ton of fun, I would have been like, you're high as a kite. Like, there's no way in hell there's going to be amazing $10 games. That just ain't happening, buddy. But here we are today, where we have such amazing games on Steam, and I think it spoils me a little bit. And even, you know, getting some of them for free from devs. But that's kind of a YouTube thing. You guys aren't getting free games all the time now. Although with places like Humble Bundle and stuff, you guys are absolutely getting free games sometimes. So, the hell do I know? But, I don't know. The gaming industry is incredibly different now. And it's weird seeing it evolve and change, and I'm excited to see where it evolves to in the future. Because, I mean, gaming's in good hands. We're going to be entering a generation where VR is the, kind of the main thing going forward, I think. You know, eventually we're going to obviously have, like, holograms in video games and all that kind of stuff. I look ahead to, like, what my kids are going to be playing. Where they're going to be like, you know, Dad, play with me with this. And I'm going to be like, ugh, back in my day, no, I played Rocket League. And they're going to be like, ew, Rocket League? That's what you played back in the day? You know, and games like Dungreed and all that are literally going to not even be existent in those futures. But it's weird to think about, man. It's the dirt sword. The stone sword. We got a ton of stuff right now. 15 to 30. It's uncommon. That's 10 to 14. I still like this guy. And I still like the hand crossbow as well. I just don't know if they're the right things to rock with. This is our boss fight. At least I'm assuming it is, since third floor of each floor I'm assuming is boss fight. Can we just sell some of this stuff? We can get the hammer of Tagus. Tagus. We could try to get that. Don't really think we need it though. I mean, I don't think we need any of this. I don't really think I need the throwing knives for sure. A big, beautiful sword. I mean, it does massive amounts of damage. And it's better than this guy. I mean, 18 to 20 is a lot of damage. But this guy adds in... okay, hear me out here. So we get 2.5 attacks per second. So that's 10 times 2 times, like, 5. Times... okay, hold up. It's 10 plus 10 plus 5. 25 damage. Okay? Per second. About. Per 1 second. This guy's 11 per... and there's a ton. I mean, it's a good weapon. It's really good. This guy is 18 per 1.6. So this is still technically the better weapon. Plus it provides us more stuff. My logic there might have been literally just the dumbest thing you've ever heard in your life. And you know what? I can accept that. But I hate this room. Hi. How are you? The bulls don't attack you unless you attack them. So I just have to stay the hell away from the bulls and life will be good. Ring of Speed is a good thing we didn't buy that, as now we have our own. We have an altar, which we can't do jack diddly squat with. And then this is going to give me HP. For the love of God, it's going to give me HP. It did not give me HP. Awesome. Okay, time to go. Time to fight our boss. Basically, we hope and pray that this boss fight contains inside of it, in that first initial room, that it contains some HP, or else we are massively screwed. And we might be massively screwed anyway. I've never fought this guy. Alright. Hello, Niflheim. I love the music. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. What in the hell? Hell's bells is going on. He's right there. We have to kill other stuff before we can kill him. Okay. I do understand. That doesn't make me any less afraid of you. Okay. There is some nice bullet hell. Okay, yeah, this is funky. Yo, the music in Dungreed, really good soundtrack, man. get destroyed into a million pieces. He's firing like weird things. Okay, yeah, we're super dead is what I'm gonna say about this. We're dead. I'll tell you what, that was actually pretty good. I'm relatively happy with that. I think we're gonna call it a day. If you guys enjoyed, slap that like button. We are gonna head back to the village here. We gotta get past that guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that he might actually be easier than that first boss. We just went in with no HP, which kind of ruined my life here. What do we want to do? So increases the food level. I mean, that'd be good. Don't get me wrong. We can improve this though, all the way up, and that'll give us 30% cheaper items. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't really care about that. A magic shield sounds great, sure. I think we just increase our power. That seems lame to be that guy that focuses on getting his power, but I think it's fair. We can't build anything. That's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed the episode, slap that like button. I know you're enjoying Dungreed a lot. Sorry for talking about literally everything but the game in today's video, but that's how I roll, and that's probably how we're going to roll in the near future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you every other day for more Dungreed. Bye-bye.